Pilates video number 1. So we're going to start with a little bit of swinging. Relax, draw up through the pelvic floor, draw through the core, relax those shoulders and keep breathing. I'm not going to talk the whole way through because that might be a bit difficult doing some of the exercises, so I'll just cue you at the beginning of the exercise and then do the exercise if you can try and keep with me. Okay, let's do a side bend, reaching up towards the ceiling, stretching over, be careful not to lean back, reach over, pull the tummy in and bring it back to the centre. Keep breathing, other side, reaching up, stretch and back to the centre. Let's do that 2 more times and reaching up, stretch and back to the centre. And again, inhale, reach up, exhale, stretch over, let this shoulder relax and back to the centre. And once more, reach and stretch and back to the centre. Last one on this side, reach and back to the centre. Let's do a roll down. So pull the tummy in, shoulders relax, little head nod. Keep the knees soft and then we're going to roll down, drawing up through the pelvic floor, draw back navel to spine, let the arms hang loose, pull that tummy in, inhale and rolling up. Listen to your bodies, don't do anything that hurts. If you don't normally do any of these exercises, just miss the ones out that you don't do. Let's go again, inhale, nod and rolling down. Suck that tummy in, keep the knees soft, shoulders relaxed. Inhale and rolling back up. Keep breathing. Good, come right back up again. Then we're going to start one more time. Inhale, nod and rolling down. Pull the tummy in. Let the arms hang loose. Inhale and rolling back up. Good. Okay, let's do a little bit of balancing. I'm going to stand just off the mat for this one. If you need to stand near that window ledge, then do so. We're going to reach the arms out and we're going to bring one leg off the ground, pull that tummy in and lower back down. Other side, float the leg away and lower back down. Let's do that again. Lifting up and lower. One more. Keep those shoulders relaxed and lower. We're going to add a turn this time. Come back up. Keep the eyes ahead. Just turn the shoulders so you'll feel that through the waist. Back to the centre. Let's go the other way. And back to the centre. And change legs. Lifting up and turn. Back to the centre, keep the eyes ahead, just focus on something that's not moving. And back to the centre and lower back down. Just shake that out a little bit. Okay, let's do a little bit of ankles. So lifting off and we're going to circle and then circle the other way. Again, if you can't balance, hold on and then bring it out to the side, circle. Pull that tummy in, shoulders relax, circle the other way. Good, and then behind and circle. And circle the other way. Good, let's change legs. And again, and circle. That feels nice on those ankles. And then the other way. Good, and then out to the side and circle. And the other way. Good, and last one, try not to fall over, circle. Pull that tummy in, get a bit wobbly. And the other way. Lovely, give those legs a shake. Well done. Okay, let's lay down onto the floor. So we need a mat or a towel or a rug or something, and then something for your head. If you've got a mat, or a towel or a cushion, anything that's comfortable. Okay, so we're just going to relax into the mat. Make sure you're nice and square. Make sure that you're not holding any tension in your neck, your shoulders. Everything's nice and even. And then we're going to draw up through the pelvic floor and then gently tilt that pelvis and then bring it back into a slight extension. If that hurts your back, don't do the extension, just tilt. And then one more. Keep breathing. And back into neutral. Hip release. Don't let the other leg wobble. Just take that one out to the side, draw it back in. And again. And breathe. And again, keep that tummy pulled in. No gripping. Just keep it connected. Change direction. And bring it back in. And again. One more this way. Good. Let's do the other side. Take it out. Send it away. And again. Keep the other leg nice and still. Try not to let it drop out. Good. Change direction. And again. Let's do one more. And close it back in. Good. Turn onto your right side. Make sure your neck feels comfortable for this one. You've got a pad under your head. Both arms out in front of you. Hips stacked on top of one another. And then use your shoulder girdle. Reach the arm up. And take the arm out. You can look over the shoulder a little bit, but don't let the hips drop back. Breathe wide. And then bring it back in. Keep breathing. And again. Reaching up. And take the arm out. Nice deep breath. Bring it back up. And close it back in. One more time. Stretch. And take the arm out. Reach back up. Close it back in. Stretching forwards. And release. Good. Turn over. Let's do the same again. Tummy pulled in and reaching up. And take that arm out. Breathe wide. Bring it back up. And close it back in. And again, reaching up, stretch. And take the arm out. Breathe wide into the rib cage. Reach back up and close it back in. And last one, reaching up. Keep the hips stacked, don't let the hips roll back. You can look over the shoulder. Nice deep breath. Reaching back up. Close it back in. This time stretch forward again. And release. Good. We're going to do the cat stretch next. So, 4-point kneeling. Again, if you've got sore wrists, you can go to the end of your mat. So we're going to pull that tummy in, starting from the top of the head through to the tailbone. Make an inhale. Then exhale. Tuck the tailbone under, articulate right the way through the spine. Inhaling there. And then releasing back out. Don't let that tummy go. No crunching the neck and shoulders. Inhale. And exhale. Tuck that tailbone under. Stretch. Inhale. Pull the tummy in. And release. And again. Inhale. And exhale. Tuck the tailbone under. Inhale. Breathe wide into the rib cage. And release. 2 more. Inhale. And stretch. tummy in. And release. Good. Okay, hip rolls next. Don't need a head mat for this one, so make sure you haven't got your head mat under your head. Bring your feet a little bit closer to your bottom. Make sure you're nice and even. Engage the glutes. Pull your tummy in, take an inhale. Exhale, tilt the pelvis and then just peeling away. As you peel away, make sure you're not moving away from yourself. Push out through your knees. Inhale there. And melt back down again. And again, inhale. And tilt the pelvis. Squeeze the glutes. Think of that string of pearls. One pearl at a time, lifting your back off the ground. Inhale. And lower back down. Keep that pubic bone slightly higher than your hip bones, all the way back down into neutral. And again, inhale, squeeze the glutes, peeling away. Inhaling at the top, and lower back down. Two more. Inhale, and tilt the pelvis, squeeze the glutes. Inhale, breathe wide into the rib cage. And lower. And once more, inhale. And tilt the pelvis. Squeeze those glutes. Peeling away. Push that energy out through the knees. And lower back down. Good. Okay, head back under. Okay, reach the arms up towards the ceiling and stretch and release and stretch and release. Keep the pelvis in neutral and one more, stretch and release. And then one arm forward and one arm back and again. Remember, if you've got any shoulder problems, just listen to your body. Don't take the arms so far over your head if it's uncomfortable. Keep breathing. Just going to do one more of these and then we're going to do some arm circles. So both arms together and circle. And again. And breathe. And again. Let's go the other way. And lower. And again. Once more. And lower back down. Good. Slide the shoulders up and release. And again. And release. And once more. And release. Little head nod. Even more of a double chin. And again, nodding. And release. And once more. And release. We're going to come up into our ab preps. Inhale, nod. Exhale, rolling up. Inhale to stay. And lower back down. If you need to, support your head. Inhale, nodding. And rolling up. Pull the tummy in. And lower back down. Keep that pelvis in neutral. Nod. And rolling up. Exhale. Inhale to stay. And lower. And again. And reach. Inhale. And lower. We're halfway through this. We're going to do 4 more. I'm going to stop talking for a minute. And reach up. And last one. And reach. And lower back down. Well done everybody. Take the head gently to one side. Take out any tension in the neck. And the other way. And back to the centre. Good. Okay. let's do the breaststroke. My cameraman still awake. Are you still awake, cameraman? Okay, so breaststroke. Pull your tummy in, hands at shoulder height, look down to the mat, no crunching of that neck. Keep the butterflies alive. Inhale and hovering away. Inhale and lower. 2 more. Inhale there and lower back down. Good. Bring the hands round to the side, palms facing into the legs. Inhale and hovering away. Make yourself into a dart. Inhale and lower. Let's go again. Inhale and hovering away. Reach those fingertips. Keep looking down towards the mat and lower. And again. Inhale and hovering away. Pull the tummy in. Inhale and lower back down. Bring the hands underneath the forehead. Inhale to stay. Keep the hands stuck to the forehead. Hold it there. Then reach out. Bring the arms back in and lower. Pull the tummy in. Inhale. Exhale, lift up. Keep looking to the floor. Reach out on your exhale. Keep breathing. If in doubt, keep breathing. And lower. 1 more. Inhale. And hovering away. And reach. Squeeze the legs together. Bring the arms back in. And lower back down. Well done. Push back into a shelf stretch. If that's uncomfortable for you in a shelf stretch, then do the one where we hug the knees into the chest on your back. Okay, when you're ready, you're going to bring your hands back and roll up slowly. Good. Okay, time for the lovely hundreds. Can you time me, please, Keith? 1 minute. Okay. I'm going to have my head mat back under. I'm going to go into an imprint. Soften those ribs down towards the hips. Push the back into the ground. Suck the tummy in. If you need to keep your head down, keep your head down. Lengthen through the back of the neck. Roll up. Make sure everything's connected. And pulse. Nicely rolled up. If it pulls on your neck, put your head down.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1 minute.
And then roll up a bit more. And lower back down. Well done, everybody. Take the head to one side. Take out any neck strain. And then place the feet down one at a time. And then we're going to roll up. If you feel uncomfortable rolling up, turn onto your side to get up. And then we're going to go straight into our half roll back. So inhale and curl back. Inhale to stay. And roll forwards. Inhale. And exhale, curling back. Pull the tummy in. Inhale. And roll forwards. Inhale again. Let's hold the next one. Inhale. And curl back. Inhale to stay. Lift the arm up and lower. both together. And roll forwards. Let's go again, 2 more like that. Inhale and roll back. And roll forwards. Ooh, I can feel that one. Okay, let's do spine twist. So normally we have a ball for our back, but as we haven't got a ball, or some of you might not have, we're just going to sit on the cushion or the pad, just something just to give your back a little bit of support. And then we're going to reach the arms out. Inhale and turn. 2, 3, and back to the centre. And the other way. Keep your nose roughly in line with the centre of your chest. Don't overturn your head. And go again. Keep breathing. 2, 3. And back to the centre. Keep tall. Grow tall. 2, 3. And back to the centre. And turn. 2, 3. And back to the centre. Last one this way. And back to the centre. Well done. Take the legs slightly apart, sort of shoulder distance apart, arms out, pull the tummy in, inhale, exhale, reach for your toe, look at your knee, come back up and unwind, other way, and reach, come back up and unwind. Let's do that again. One more each way. And unwind. Good. Okay. Head mat out of the way. And we're going to do some rolling like a ball. So, either here or here or here. Just hold on a little bit, not too tight. Look at your knees. Inhale to roll back, exhale to come up. I'm going to do that a few times. Keep going, keep breathing. Good, and lower down. Well done. Okay, roll back down through the spine, head mat back under, and we're going to go straight into single leg stretch, or the train as some of you like to call it. Roll up, put one leg out, hand on the other side, and change. 2. Probably enough of those. Straight into the obliques. So hand behind the head, don't pull on your neck. Inhale, nod. Come up and across and lower. Other way. And again. So you're trying to think about your opposite shoulder towards your knee. Don't throw your elbow. And breathe. Breathing out on the way up. And wrap. Good, let's do one more on each side. And back to the centre, hug the knees into the chest. Good, then place the feet down one at a time, just drop the legs to one side. Stretch out through the waist. Good, and then the other way. Well done. Good, let's do a little bit of side leg work. So, head mat out the way, or unless you want to put your head on it, you can if you want to. I prefer to put my arm under here. And we're going to do some lift and lower. Point, flex and lower. So make sure you've tightened up through your waist, tighten up that belt. Make sure you're in line and not having your legs behind you. Just if you look forward, want us to be able to see your toes. And press back down, making those ankles move. Point, flex and lower. Pull that tummy in and breathe. Point, flex and lower. Good, you can have your head down here if you prefer. And then we're going to do some circles. Keep breathing. Good, and the other way. Good, and lower. Then we're going to tap, and tap, and tap, and tap, and tap. If you can, a bit higher. Feel that muscle there working. And glute med. And breathe. Try not to let the hips roll back. Try and keep the legs straight. Keep breathing. Lift up through the waist. Zip up through the pelvic floor. Draw back navel to spine. If you find this really hard to balance, you can put that hand here. One more each way. I've lost count as usual. And lower down. Hug that in, give it a little rub. And then we're going to do the other side. So again, make sure your neck is comfortable before you start. Lift up through your waist and off we go. And breathe. Keep breathing. Good. And then we're going to circle. And then the other way. Good. And then those taps again. Tap in front and behind. In front and behind. Lift up through the waist, pull the tummy in, keep breathing. A little bit higher if you want to work a little bit more, and again. Well done. One more each way and lower down. That's a little rub. Good. Okay. Turn onto your hands and knees, and we're going to do a little bit of swimming prep. So again, down to the end of the mat if you need to. Nice and long from the top of the head through to the tailbone, and then we're going to reach the arm and the leg at the same time. And the other side. Reach. And reach. Keep looking down towards the mat. You don't want to crunch your neck. And reach. Try to get the arm and the leg moving at the same time. Try and get everything nice and straight unless you've got any shoulder issues, in which case don't reach the arm out. And reach. Last one. And back to the centre. Okay, because you might not have a band, we're going to do the hamstring stretch in the down dog position. So tummy pulled in, tuck your toes under, and then push your bottom up, look down towards the ground. Sorry, look towards your feet, and then push your bottom up, push the heels towards the ground. Pull that tummy in, and lower back down. Give that a second. Circle the wrists out if you need to. And then we're going to do our calf muscles. So push up and alternate. One more each side. And then down. And just circle those wrists. And then last one. And pushing up. And lift that leg right up high. And lower, and lift, and lower. We're going to do 3 on each side all together. And last one, and lower down. Good. If any of you don't do that one for any reason and you want to stretch your hamstrings, you could just use a band or a towel or a scarf just to push out your hamstrings. Okay, roll up nice and slowly. And we're going to do one more, and that's going to be the swan dive. So we'll have twisted and turned you in all directions, so it's just this one left to do. So we're going to have the hands at shoulder height, legs slightly apart. Going to come up nice and slowly, trying to keep your hip bones on the ground. Inhale, roll the shoulders so you get to there, and then you start to push into your hands, but don't lift the hips right off the ground. Try and get that curve through the spine. Take a breath and lower back down. I can see my cameraman checking that my hips aren't coming off. And again, are they there? Are they staying down?
Yes.
Good. Inhale. And lower. It's very easy to lift right off and make it almost a press up. Inhale, but we don't want that. We want that extension through the spine. Pull the tummy in. Nice deep breath. And lower. I'm going to do 2 more. Inhale. And roll those shoulders away. Inhale. And lower. Last one. And rolling up. Inhale. And lower back down. Good. And then we're going to push back into a shell stretch. And slowly roll up through the spine. Well done. Okay, sciatic stretch just to finally finish off. So head mat back under. Cross one leg over the other. Pull that leg into your chest. That stretch. Good, and then swap legs. down. Well done. And then we're going to roll up through the spine. Good. And that's it for part one. About 35 minutes. So hopefully you can find 35 minutes to do that 2 or 3 times a week, maybe 4 times a week. And I'll try and do you another video when I get a moment, if Keith doesn't mind holding the camera again, with a few different exercises in it. But that's something for you to be doing in the meantime. Thank you, see you all soon. Bye.